Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm really excited about today's video because I did like a assumption video with my family, I think like end of October, and that had me thinking like I haven't done an assumption video in a really long time. So I checked and it's been like 8 or 9 months, okay? And these are my favorite videos to film, if I'm being honest, because putting your life on the internet, everybody has an assumption about you. And so I asked you guys a while ago what those were, and you told me, and they are crazy. So we are gonna get into it. The first one is, we're starting off strong. You kind of fell out of love with YouTube and don't know what kind of videos to post. So this is true and false, okay? I love YouTube. I do, I always have. It's always been super fun. However, just solely doing YouTube has not been good for me. So let me explain, because that kind of sounds bad. It has not been good for my mental health to just focus on only YouTube. I need to have some kind of social interaction and not just talking to a camera. I know there's an audience behind the camera, but like real life interaction is so good for your mental health, and not having that was detrimental. So I do still have my regular job. I am only working 2 days a week now. I was working like every single day, but I work in food service, and people are not kind to others working in food service, like, you know what I mean, like customers and stuff. I've had a lot of like crazy Karen stories later. Maybe after I quit, I will tell them all to you guys, because I think that that would be an interesting video. That kind of goes along with the second part of this, the true part. I have no idea what to post. That is so true. I kind of get into my head about my video ideas, or even when I film a vlog and I edit it and I'm uploading it, I just kind of like think, this vlog kind of sucks. Like, no one's gonna watch this. I'm a loser. Nobody likes me. You just get into your head about those kinds of things, and that's something that I really have to like work on personally, because obviously that's not true. And even if one person watched my video, that's enough, you know what I mean? I haven't uploaded a lot this month, just because actually, and this is something I want to talk to you guys about, I have always had anxiety in my life. Like, I've always suffered with that, but recently I've been having panic attacks, okay? And it's like actually like taking over my body. Usually it's just like an internal thing, but now it's like physically like affecting me. I will just start shaking out of nowhere, and people are like, are you good right now? Like, why? Like, I'll be at work and I'm like freaking out. I think because it's just like so much anxiety inside me that it's like actually showing physically, and that is not good. So I don't know what happened or what I need to do to fix that, but if you guys know, let me know, because it's not good. This one, oh my gosh, when I saw this, I laughed. I screenshotted it, I laughed out loud, and then I sent it to my best friend. This assumption is you and your bestie are actually a couple. Guys, so you're talking, I'm assuming they're talking about my best friend Autumn. I just went to California with her at the either beginning or end of September, I don't remember. And this had me like on the floor dying laughing, because we get this a lot. And let me tell you a story. We were at Target, me and Autumn were at Target, and I had Bexley with us, okay? And so Autumn was in line to get Starbucks, and I was just sitting at one of those Starbucks tables inside Target, just chilling with Bex. This little girl came up to us and was like, oh my god, your baby's so cute. And I was like, thank you. And she was like, are you her mom? And I was like, yeah. And then she points at Autumn and she was like, is that her other mom? And I was like shocked and amazed, okay? Because I don't know who this girl's parents are, but like I just wanted to like give them a round of applause, because I think that all kids should know that not all families have a mom and a dad. Some have a mom and a mom, or a dad and a dad, or just a mom or just a dad, you know? And so I was just like proud of her parents. But I just kind of laughed and I was like, no, that's her auntie, which is what we call Autumn. She's her auntie Tum Tum. So to answer your question, to answer your assumption, no, Autumn and I are not a couple. We are just very close and best friends. This next assumption is you have a fave sibling. And I would say, yeah, that this is true, except it's not always the same person. I think that like when I go and hang out with my family, I'll kind of vibe with certain siblings more than others at one point. For a long time, I was only hanging out with the little kids. Right now, I'm really vibing with like Aubrey and Addison because they're at that fun teenager age. But sometimes they're moody and I don't want to hang out with them. I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? Like I think that sometimes it changes. Someone who's like always been my, not always been my rock, but more recently in these past few years I've really gravitated towards is Lizzie. It is hard though because she lives so far. I'm trying to convince her to move back down here, but she just moved to a really awesome house, so I don't see that happening, but I miss her tons. This next assumption is you are a big Swifty, and that is true. I am a Taylor Swift fan, ride or die, like genuinely. I went to her concert. I paid $1,200 for nosebleed tickets, which should be an embarrassing thing, but I had to be there, okay? During quarantine, like during COVID, she dropped 2 albums randomly, Evermore and Folklore, and those albums got me through some really hard times, and I had to be there, okay guys? Like genuinely, I had to be there. I went to the Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie with my siblings. I went with Brinley, Annavea, and Addison, and I had so much fun just dancing with them. We had the whole theater to ourselves. There was not one other person in there, and that just happened randomly. Like we just bought tickets and nobody else came. And it was so much fun. Like I had the time of my life. That was such a core memory for me, and I hope it was for the girls. I think, oh, my mom went too. It was so much fun. We just danced, we shook it off, you know. I am a huge Swiftie. I don't have like any of her merch or anything like that. I do, oh actually, because I just went to the movie theaters last night and I didn't even see the Taylor Swift movie, but they gave me this cup with my drink. And yes, it's on my nightstand. Because it was last night, don't judge me, okay? And I also have the tin popcorn bucket, but that's all the merch I have. I do want more. I would get like the record, like the CDs and the vinyls, but I don't have a CD player or a record player, so I feel like that would kind of be pointless. This next assumption is you aren't as close with your family anymore, and that could not be further from the truth. I feel like I'm more close with them now than I probably ever have been, even when I was living with them. I am over there every single day. They probably are so sick of me. Whatever, they're not getting rid of me. And even if like, because I feel like you don't see it a lot because I'm not on camera or I'm somewhere else, like, you know, whatever, but I genuinely am over there every day, and it's so fun bringing Bex over there because she loves all of my siblings. She vibes with Trey the most, I think, because they're the closest in age, but they'll just throw balls to each other. It's really funny and really cute. I really enjoy being over there, and I love my family so much. This next assumption is you never thought you'd be a single parent and it scares you. I think that this is a tricky question to answer because obviously I never thought that I was gonna be a single parent. That's not something that I ever, you know, imagined for myself. Does it scare me? Not really, because it's just like Bexley's dad and I are really good friends, and so it's kind of the same except we don't live with each other. You know what I mean? Like we're just homies, like we're just, you know, vibing, but from different households. It obviously sucks not having my daughter 100% of the time, but that is what it is. Something I can do about that. So yeah, but it doesn't, I wouldn't say it scares me because I don't feel like anything has really changed except where I live. This last assumption is, are you looking for a new boyfriend? And the answer is no, not at all. I think that I don't even know where I would meet anybody, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing the dating app thing. I'm not doing anything like that. I would never date a coworker, so I don't know where I would meet a guy, okay? And I'm really just vibing in my single era right now. I really am. I don't feel like I need to get into that. haven't been single in a very, very, very long time. I've talked about this before. I was in so many relationships in high school and after high school. I just need time to just chill by myself and find myself again and just be happy on my own. I feel like that's really good, just to have a break and be happy. I'm not terrified of being single. I feel really fulfilled in other parts of my life that I don't think I need a partner necessarily right now. But that is all for your assumptions. If you have any more, let me know. And if you have any YouTube video ideas, let me know, because like I said, fresh out of them. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for your assumptions. I'm glad I could clear them up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.